Rocky Horror Picture Show, Mila Kunis, and Japan are all on this day. Hey, welcome back to On This Day. Today's date is August 14th. It is the 227th day of the year. Got 139 days left. It's like a marathon at this point. I'm just trying to make it to the end. Today is the 33rd Friday of 2020, 55th day of summer, and 39 days until fall. If this is your birthday, your birthstone is a peridot. I watched a couple videos and I don't know much about the gemstones, but apparently this, by those people that believe crystals have healing power, this is something you keep with you. And if you have negative thoughts, you take it out and that negative thought will go away. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what they say. Today is World Lizard Day, so everybody grab your lizard. World Lizard Day aims to celebrate the amphibian species. Lizards are crucial to the ecosystem as they are both predators and prey. They eat insects and rodents, which is good, but they're also food for birds, which I guess is bad for them. Lizards have been around for over 250 million years. That's longer than Betty White, in case you were wondering. All right, let's see what else August 14th has given us. 1888, an audio recording of English composer Arthur Sullivan's The Lost Chord is one of the first recordings of music ever made. It is played during a press conference introducing Thomas Edison's phonograph in London, England. 1933, loggers cause a forest fire in the coastal range of Oregon, later known as the Tillamook Burn. It's not fully extinguished till September 5th after destroying 240 acres of forest. This happened when a steel cable dragging a fallen Douglas fir rubbed against some dry bark. The surrounding brush burst into flames, tearing across the forest before it was extinguished by seasonal rains on September 5th. 1935, Franklin Delano Roosevelt signs the Social Security Act, creating a government pension system for the retired. This was in the midst of the Great Depression. The Social Security Act also established the unemployment insurance program that was administered by states. In 1965, it was amended and established two major health programs, Medicare and Medicaid. 1945, Japan accepts the Allied terms of surrender in World War II. Now, here's a weird story about the surrender of Japan. The war ended in 1945. The last two soldiers for Japan surrendered, one in 1972, one in 1974. The one in 1974 was in the Philippines, one in 72 was in Guam, and he was actually captured by fishermen. He'd been hiding in the jungle. Their last orders were fight till death, right? See Americans, kill them. That's all they knew. They didn't get the word on the surrender. So these guys were true soldiers. They were following their last order. And like I said, the one guy got caught in Guam by fishermen, and the other guy finally walked out of the forest in 1974. Could you imagine being some poor American tourist out there taking pictures of some fern? Some dude comes running towards you with a samurai sword or something? Always thought that was amazing. 1967, UK Marine Broadcasting Offensive Act declares participation in offshore pirate radio is illegal. Pirate radio was a radio station that did not have a valid license. In some cases, radio stations are considered legal where the signal is transmitted, but illegal where the signals are received. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, this whole law made it illegal to do that. Now, my friend Josh Gaffin, who works for the radio station WTSQ, back in 1987, he was part of this one that was Radio New York International, which was a pirate radio station off the shore of Jones Beach, New York. Yeah, the FCC raided them, and it was all this big, weird thing. It's really an interesting story. 1975, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the longest-running release in film history, opens in London. Today, the film has the largest international cult following and has been considered by many one of the greatest musical films of all time. It was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress in 2005. I've seen it twice in my life, once on video and once I went to a place where the people dress up and all that nonsense. That was a party. 2003, a wide-scale power blackout affects the northeastern United States and Canada. Most people restore power within 7 hours, the earliest being about 2 hours. However, some people went 4 days without electricity. That means no AC in August. That had to have been brutal. I remember parts of it. I remember people being blacked out, and I remember it being in the news. I don't remember the whole thing, but 4 days without power in August, that's got to be rough. Movies released on August 14th, 1987, Can't Buy Me Love. Great movie. Amanda Peterson, Patrick Dempsey, Seth Green, Dennis Dugan, all kinds of people. This movie was just so good. I had the biggest crush on Amanda Peterson. She was beautiful. Sadly, in 2015, she had died of a drug overdose. She'd had a surgery and she'd had substance abuse problems over the years. She'd had surgery. They gave her medication and she overdosed on it accidentally, I guess. But yeah, that's just too bad. She really didn't look that good towards the end. She looked like she'd had some rough miles behind her. 2015, Straight Outta Compton is released. That's a great movie. I don't care if you don't like rap or whatever. Great movie. Born on August 14th, 1960. Magic Johnson is born. One of the greatest basketball players ever. Whole career spent with the Lakers. Also born on August 14th, 1966, Halle Berry, American model, actress, producer. She was the Miss World United States in 1986. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress in the movie Monsters Ball, becoming the only woman of color to have won this award. Halle Berry was one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood during the 2000s. Mila Kunis, Ukrainian-American actress. She appeared in several television series and commercials before landing her first significant role at age 14, and that was on That 70s Show. She's been in all kinds of things since then. One of her greatest things to see her in is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. She was adorable in that movie. I love that movie. Definitely see that if you haven't. Died on August 14th, 2006, we lost Bruno Kirby. You probably don't know who he is, but he's an American actor. He was known for his roles in City Slickers, When Harry Met Sally, Good Morning Vietnam. If you ever watched Good Morning Vietnam, he played the obnoxious lieutenant that tried to get him to play polka music. Anyway, he was in Godfather 2, Donnie Brasco. He died at the age of 57 due to complications from leukemia. I loved the guy's voice. It was pretty interesting. All right, that's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some information out of it. Now go forth and be successful today. Be nice to each other.